beg your pardon. It's Friday afternoon. What the hell am I thinking? First of all, I got to do the man. I'm sorry. My head cold. I'm just not here. But I'm here now because I got to check the weather forecast. What's it doing, baby? What's it doing, baby? That's what it's doing. So I'll be fine a little later. Maybe by Tuesday. Anyway, 12:20 now, my friends. It's time for Men's on Ball with the glorious Leslie Dove.
Hello.
Hello, Leslie. How's it going?
Well, you almost caught me with my pants down on that false start, Kimmer. Boy, is my face red. It also,
That's not the color I'd have chosen, but anyway.
with another session of Men's on Ball, it's me, Leslie Dove.
Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome.
You got to come to the meetings, Kimmer. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
Well, maybe not. I mean, all they talk about is what can we do to help the Michael Graham show.
Well, again, that's...
You know, that Reggie Love book is a real page-turner.
It's a page-turner?
I never even knew he worked in the house cloakroom. You learn something new. Well, I guess that's why Putty Tat chose him. I don't know.
Apparently.
Well, it was awfully nice of the siding doctor to stop by the station this morning.
Yeah, the siding doctor was it?
Yeah, and drop off the new key to Hangman's front door.
Well, he ought to have one. I don't know.
Not to mention a bright, shiny new headboard. The least he could do. Well, we here at Men's International have mixed emotions after the NFL playoff games last week.
Mixed emotions? What do you mean, sir?
Well, we hated to see the Packers bite the big one, but you got to admire the way the Seattle Seahawks came from behind in the fourth quarter.
Yes, it was a great game, all right.
Well, he mounted a comeback there, you know. I understand our favorite quarterback, which is Aaron Rodgers, of course, of the Green Bay Packers, is still licking his wounds.
Is he? Yeah.
You know, and being the fan I am, I called up there to see if he needed any help. You know what I mean?
That's awfully nice.
Being consoled.
A consoler, yes.
That's what Ray Rice said when Janae wanted a Xbox. He consoled her right in the face there.
Give me the console, the whole damn thing.
You know, I asked Ray Rice, "Do you have Twitter?" He says, "Well, she won't listen. I have Twitter."
Have Twitter. Have Twitter.
Moving along here. Maybe we should play the music again.
No.
Meanwhile, in golf, play continues at the old Bob Hope Desert Classic, also known as the Humana Challenge.
The Humana Challenge.
Stupid me, I thought the Humana Challenge was getting your godforsaken doctor bill paid. They were able to increase their purse by $750,000 by screwing the Kim out of all his health claims. So. Speaking of golf, Kim, you know, I don't want to sound skeptical about what really might have happened to that golfer, Robert Allenby.
Yeah,
the story's falling apart. I have heard, though, that Robert's abductor said that he wasn't going to like Thursdays.
Yeah.
No wonder he said he's not going to take this thing sitting down. I mean,
no.
Well, here at Men's International, as a public service, we've offered to keep things honest at the Super Bowl.
Oh, excellent. Now, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, if we can blow up all the floats at the Macy's parade, I think we can get a pigskin inflated properly. I mean, you know, maybe they should call Nancy Grace's caterer. The guy's been keeping a pigskin inflated for years.
You don't! You have to train your lips to go in that little teeny valve. I don't know.
One more bite, I think I'm going to pop.
We all think so, Nancy.
And I want all my friends out there to know that yours truly, Leslie Dove, Men's International, and the staff of Cox Broadcasting are going to be hosting the Jeff Gordon retirement party next month.
Race car driver, Jeff.
And here's a prediction. I don't think there'll be a dry eye in the house. You know, tears
the champagne flowing.
Regret that he's stepping down. And until next time, there's probably not going to be a next time. It's been Leslie Dove. Go hard, swish, swish.
Thank you, Leslie.
Number one in the NBA.
That's right. What a country.
He shoots, he scores.
Did you get that backwards? All right, let's see who's on the old Newsmaker line. Good afternoon.
Kimmer, this is Charles Barkley calling.
Charles, how's it going, my friend? How
Well, the
are
world
you?
must be coming to an end when I start agreeing with stuff that Whoopi Goldberg's got to say.
No, can you believe it? Man.
I mean, next thing you know, I'll be laughing at Brett the truck driver. I'm telling you. Brett the truck driver has never been funnier, and it's a shame. That's what I got to say.
It's not too bad.
Do he have his own special hotline? He seemed to get through quicker than I do. I understand he's getting a new talk show on the weekends.
Is that right?
It's entitled, And Your Point Is? Let me tell you, though, Kim, I'm all right now, but last weekend I was in rough shape, man.
Rough shape for you, Charles.
Last week I lost 10 dimes on the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, boy.
Man, I thought for a minute they'd reactivated Gomer Man in the way they were choking there in Indianapolis.
Pretty bad, all right.
I mean, screw the football. What they going to do about my deflated wallet?
Yeah, right. Deflated wallet.
I said, what are they going to do about my deflated wallet? Maybe I should go get a truck.
No.
Honk the horn in the punchline and crowd them out there. See, the wallet was deflated because I'd lost a lot of money to the book.
Because the balls were deflated in the fake thing there. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all your fault for screwing up. It's raining men. It's going downhill ever since that.
It started off wrong and it's gotten worse.
That's right, yeah. I'm afraid with all this controversy, we might wind up this year with a Kasim Reed Super Bowl.
A Kasim Reed Super Bowl? I don't
Well, think about it. If the Patriots win, it might be deemed illegitimate. You know, Kasim Reed, I didn't know that. He a big fan of Paul Anka, the singer.
He's a fan of Paul Anka? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kasim's favorite song is You Having My Baby? I have a lovely way of saying we ain't getting married. Didn't want to keep it. Didn't want to do it. I don't know.
That's a disco version, I think. I don't know.
Great to be on this.
Thank you, Charles.
So, yeah.
Musical interlude with our own Charles Barkley. Dropping dimes and a little music on the Kimmer.
I just wish I could honk a horn right about now.
Hit it. There you go. Thank you, Charles. Look out, 12:53. Yikes. Wait, one more time. What's
Hello,
Rodney? Here we go. Good afternoon.
Hey, Rodney. This is Rodney calling for crying out loud.
Hey, Rodney, how you doing?
I tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape.
Well, what do you mean, Rodney?
I mean, last week nobody could hear what I was saying. What's going on here?
Little things change, eh?
Last week was rough. You know, I went into swinging riches. It was ridiculous, Kim.
Well, what do you mean, sir?
I mean, there were 15 guys for every guy.
Every guy.
Yeah, you mentioned Wayne and Doris over there in Marietta having a 70-year anniversary. I think that's great.
Wedding, yeah.
You know, Kimmer and his wife were happy for 30 years.
30
yeah,
years.
Then they met. Kimmer's final wife told him he was one in a million. It turned out she was right about that.
No, wait, that's not what she meant, sir.
As Kimmer once said, it's a weird feeling to be standing in a men's room. You see your home phone number on a wall, you know? You said Mariska Hargitay or whatever her name is of Law and Order Special Victims Unit is 51 years old today.
51 today.
You know, that's Herman Cain's least favorite show on television.
It really was that, sir.
Well, Herman hates any TV program where even fictional prostitutes get busted. And he really hates it when the Johns get hauled in, you know, because they don't have the Cox sisters to pull some strings and keep it out of the news, you know.
Faces out of the paper.
What the hell are they going to have next? Law and Order Sugarloaf?
Thank you, madam.
Why are people singling out Tom Brady? I don't think it's fair.
It's not fair, Rodney?
I heard that Raven quarterback Joe Flacco uses a Janae Rice autograph football.
A Janae Rice autograph football?
Yeah, it's pretty roughed up, you know. They rough it up in advance. I mean,
work on your grip.
Drag it on the floor and smack it around a little bit so you can get a better grip. You know, it's great. Hey, you know, Matt Ryan, even he's guilty. He used to doctor the football.
He doctored the football?
Yeah, unfortunately went over to at Grady Medical. That's why he showed up dead on arrival this season. All right, moving along.
Thank you.
If you ask me, Matt Ryan should have gone to Life University instead.
Life University?
Well, that way he could have at least limped into the playoffs, you know?
My back! My back!
Dr. Sid, are you kidding?
Dr. Sid.
He put me on my feet in no time. He made me sell my car to pay his bill. Are you kidding?
Put you on your feet, all right.
I said, Dr. Sid, my leg hurts. What should I do? He said, limp. I said, Dr. Sid, my wife, I think she's fooling around. He gave himself a shot of penicillin. He's a good doctor, you know?
He knows his doctorate.
What a crowd.
Thank you, Rodney.
Good
He gave
crowd.
himself a shot of penicillin, did he?
Last week I was in really rough shape. I found out I'm opening up for Brett the truck driver.
I think he's opening at Jerry Farber's place. Look out. It's only me. It's only the Kimmer. I got a new song for you coming up here in about 10 minutes or so. We'll get right back to it. Let me get back to these.
President Putty-Tat and all my other fellow left-wing social coddling liberals
Socially kindly, yes, sir.
expressing our extreme condolences over the death of King Abdullah.
Well, we have a bad line here, sir. There was a
You know,
condolence.
the guy that died at 90 years
Oh,
old over
Abdullah.
there?
King Abdullah. Yeah, right. I'm sorry.
King Abdullah.
Abdullah.
You know, King Abdullah had 30 wives and 111 children. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Matter of fact, the king was known as Vanna Holyfield of Saudi Arabia. You know, Kasim Reed, your mayor, really admires King Abdullah.
He admires King Abdullah? What the hell?
Yeah, he couldn't imagine having to make 30 different baby girls honest women. An actual quote. I mean,
Actual quote.
I got to buy 30 different cribs now. Not to mention a place for the baby.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Place for the baby, too. A crib, baby.
Crunk, was that a crunk enough for you there?
That was pretty crunk, sir.
Well, King Abdullah, though, you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to be too hard on him. He did help us combat terrorism over there. King
Yes,
Abdullah once said to our troops in Fallujah,
Fallujah, yes, sir.
Fallujah, forget hand grenades. The best way to clear out a tent full of Al-Qaeda training camp members was to throw a bar of soap in there.
A bar of soap.
Long way to go for that one. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say if they could play a game of bingo.
Yeah. How does that go? You yell B-52 real loud or something?
B-52.
Getting back to Mayor Kasim Reed,
Yes, sir.
I never understood why the man is such a overall opponent of firearms.
Well, now there was something in there we missed a little bit.
Well, Kasim Reed is a vitriolic opponent of firearms. He doesn't like the Second Amendment.
Opponent of firearms, Second Amendment, yeah.
Which makes no sense to me because in his personal life, he seems to have no problem with shotgun weddings. I only got to that one, too. Man, I took a longer road to the drunk ride.
It's rainy. It's crowded out there. You got to take your time.
I got to a point, though.
You got there. You did get there.
What's the world coming to? Whoopi Goldberg and Jane Fonda are supporting the military.
Yeah, wow.
I just about had a heart attack. What's next? Management supporting the Kimmer?
Well, let's not go crazy.
Jesse Jackson supporting his children? Sean Hannity supporting wounded soldiers instead of stealing them? Well, I wouldn't go that far. That's never going to happen. You know?
Yeah, it'll be ridiculous.
3,000 a day, folks. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. 30 air, 30 water. Most connected man in Washington.
J.V. Dupree.
A joint session consists of the House and the Senate.
Hey, Kimmer, did I tell you about the time I met King Abdullah and his enormous family?
No, I didn't hear that. What
I said, hey there, King, I like a good hookah pipe, too, but I mean, I take it out every once in a while.
I don't smoke it all the time. I don't know.
So much. I said, you know, King, I'm giving you like a 20-minute interview on national television. How about something for the effort? And he said there'd be no tip, but on my deathbed I'll receive total hostages. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Which is nice. I said, hey,
You know,
King.
people think I'm stupid, you know.
Well, no, not as far as you know.
Cannonball.
With my lips, I don't think so, Carl.
You want a ruling?
Yeah, titleist.
By the way, do you still live over there on Briar?
I got two. Yeah, I got a pool. I got a pond. Big pond be good for you.
Well, either one would be good. A pool. It's great to be on the show.
Thank you so much, Tom Brokaw. On the camera show. Let her rip Friday. All right, look out. Tell you what, let's do. We're opening up the phone lines after the 2 o'clock news, which is coming up shortly. It's 1:56. I'll give away these 2 tickets. I have the Train concert tickets, June 5th. That's a Friday night.